Right now, the battle for the best noise-cancelling headphones are being fought by two companies, Sony on the one hand and Bose on the other. And although Bose still have the edge in terms of pure noise cancelling, Sony are catching up very quickly. And with these, the latest version of their WH-1000 XM headphones, this is the XM3, they have really made huge strides towards catching Bose. And while I love Bose headphones, in particular the Bose Quiet Comfort 35-2s, which are their current flagship, I adore the Sony XM3s. WH-1000 XM3s. What is with these people and their transformer names? Anyway, the Sony WH-1000 XM3s are spectacular. They do so many things so very, very well that I actually found myself just genuinely in awe a little bit of how brilliant these headphones are. Are they going to beat a pair of super fancy open back audiophile headphones? God no, that is never going to happen. But those super fancy open back audiophile headphones are never going to do the things that the Sony XM3s do. These headphones, and they're brand new, they've literally just been released, they're the update on the XM2s obviously, and they've come out just in time for the holidays, are out of this world. It's worth talking about the improvements that Sony has made on these from the previous model. For one thing, they have improved the noise cancelling chip immensely. It now not only blocks out low frequency noise, but it's very adept at blocking out high frequency noise as well. And you can use the spectacularly well designed app to actually kind of get your ideal mix of cancellation and music. You can let in as much or as little of the outside world as you want. And in a really clever twist, you can set different modes in the app. You can set a mode for when you're seated at your desk, when you're walking, when you're on a run, when you're in public transport, because the app, and this is really clever, the app automatically tracks how fast the headphones are moving, and once you've set the modes, you don't actually need to change them because the app does it automatically. It's really, really intelligent. They've also reworked the design. The original XM2s were very good as it were, but they've actually changed things up and made it even better. The ear cups are a little bit roomier. The headband is a bit squashier. I'm able to wear these for a couple of hours longer than I wore the original XM2s, which I've compared these directly with. So really, there have been some serious improvements here. Plus, you get the best battery life in the headphone world, bar none, bar nothing. Sony advertised 30 hours. We got to, I think it was about 28.5 at moderate volume, but even so, compared to the Bose offer 20 hours maximum. Nothing touches these for battery life. These will last you multiple flights before needing a recharge, and even a short recharge will give you a couple of hours worth of listening, like 15 minutes on the power, and you get a short flight's worth of listening. That is really very, very good. In addition, you get a decent range of Bluetooth. So these have Bluetooth 4.2, but they work with aptX sources. You get LDAC, which Sony are still trying to make a thing, and which is not really becoming a thing. You just genuinely get the sense that these headphones are as future-proof as can possibly be. And of course, it also helps that they sound spectacular. I wasn't expecting them to. This is the thing, like, I think the Sony WH blah 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 blah, like, really, is this gonna, no, they're damn good. Sony know a huge amount about producing really good headphones, especially in like the sub $500 market, and these just nail it. You get bass that really feels energetic and fun. You get well-defined highs and mids. You get a moderately large soundstage. Nothing crazy, but you definitely feel like you're hearing every single instrument in its proper place. You get sound that is better than it has any right to be. These headphones just really, really deliver on the audio front compared to the Bose. And noise, this is the thing, because the noise cancelling tech always has an effect on the sound. The phase cancellation the technology uses muffles the sound a little bit. This is kind of an occupational hazard. But if you're going to compare purely on sound quality, Sony beat the Bose. There's no question in my mind there. I've compared them back and forth. I've A/B tested tracks on them. Sony are better. They may not beat the Bose on noise cancelling. If you want the best noise cancelling headphones in the business, you need the Bose Quiet Comfort 35-2s. But if you want the best sound quality in the business with the second best noise cancelling in the business, Sony WH-1000 XM3s. They really get the sound quality right. And I want to come back to the app, actually, because the app is a brilliant example of how to do an app for a pair of headphones. Recently, we tested the Jabra Elite Active 65T True Wireless earbuds, and they have a really, really good app. Really clever, really simple, really easy to use. Sony's app is not only clever and simple and easy to use, but it allows you to do a staggering amount of stuff. Not just in terms of setting the noise cancellation modes, but in terms of being able to say, all right, well, I'd like the music to come from here as opposed to just from, you know, in the middle of my head. I'd like it to come from slightly behind my head. I'd like to apply a club filter. I'm going to manually EQ that. Ooh, and you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to optimize the audio stream for sound quality as opposed to Bluetooth stability. I'd like to do all these weird and wonderful and myriad things, and it's just so beautifully simple. No manual. You don't need a manual for these things. You just put them on and they work. It also helps that the physical controls are great. The old XM2s had a kind of faux leather thing going on, which I thought was quite nice to drag your finger across. These don't have that, but they do have very responsive touch controls, which you get by tapping on the right ear cup and just dragging your finger to skip tracks and double tapping to play, pause, and you get a little beep in your ear whenever it happens, and it feels really responsive and really clear. Honestly, I have so few things that I dislike about these headphones. They surprise me in just about every way. If I had to be a little bit picky, the supplied USB charging cable is like this long. It's very short. I don't even understand why it's there, because these, for the first time, by the way, have USB-C. Praise the Lord. You will never have to worry about digging around for a charging cable ever again, because these will connect to just about everything. Thank you, Sony. Yes! I admit I geek out about things like that, but it's nice to see headphone makers paying attention to that sort of thing. Maybe if I was being super picky, these are made of plastic, which is fine, I guess, but for $350, I don't know, I kind of expected to see maybe some metal, maybe some more interesting materials than this clacky plastic. It's not that it's built badly, it feels robust enough, there's a good flex, I can imagine these lasting quite a while. It's just that for $350 I wanted a little bit more. By the way, that $350 is exactly the same as the old XM2 costs. Sony have essentially added in all this tech and haven't changed the price a single cent. That's really cool. I love it when audio companies do this. Shit Audio was a great example when they released the Shit Magni 3 headphone amp. It changed everything. It simplified the entire line, put all the tech, everything they'd learned about producing headphone amps into one compact package, and they didn't change the price a single cent from the previous one. So yes, audio companies, do this please. If you release an updated model, don't just whack an extra couple $100 on it, you know, for the lulz. Don't be an Apple, be a Sony. Sony know what they're doing. These are the, deep breath, WH 1000 XM3 wireless noise cancelling headphones, and they're rad. Genuinely rad. We've stuck them at the top of our best headphones list, and before you guys say that we are sponsored by Sony, we're not. Sony have never kicked us a cent. This is our unvarnished opinion. These rock. You need to get